Okay. Select language. English. Glorious Princess. This is the full version this time. The story, all names, characters, and incidents portrayed in this work are fictitious. Any similarities to actual persons, living or deceased, places, buildings, or products are entirely coincidental. Please select difficulty. Extreme. Accept. Tough part will be trying to survive before finding the shopkeeper. Descendant of silver hair. Keep marching, Dark Knight Warrior. Wheeze, wheeze. How are you faring, Princess Gloria? I'm fine, Bambooblade. My apologies that we must run like this, Your Highness. There are Dark Knight's troops. Confound it, they got here first. Look at those numbers. How will we get past them? As long as we strive together as one, I am certain we can break through their lines. Men, follow Her Highness the Princess. Okay. There she is, you will die here. I am the Princess of the Silver Kingdom, Gloria O'Dawn. I swear my father's honor that shall vanquish all who serve Dark Knight. Okay. Arena has health. Okay. Command your units and reduce hit point of all enemy units to 0. Action sequence. Okay. Charge also gives aggro, but all the enemies are super tanky on this mode. Ah. It's a cooldown, I think. Yeah, so just normal attack and hope for the best. Alright. Advance, use this momentum to break through. By order of King Darknight, we shall take your head. You called Darknight King with such haste when the late king has only just passed away? Not only have you enabled Darknight to take the throne, you would murder Princess Gloria as well. How are you not ashamed of yourselves as warriors? By order of King Darknight, we shall take your head. Rank dialogue for them must have been pretty easy. The warrior unit emerged. Okay. These warriors come out of such ferocity. Please retreat to my rear, Your Highness. Order me to perform the tactics charge so I may attack them. I'll draw the enemy's attacks after the charge to further protect allies. Okay, but you need raised morale so you don't just die in a few hits. All 3 mobs are identical. Wheeze, wheeze. Are you alright, Bambooblade? This is nothing. I should perform my tactic raise morale to support Bambooblades units. Well, I better just attack here first. Okay, the enemy's almost dead, so it's still really need to use their skills. There we go. Got a lot of silver, but if there's no shop, then it won't help me. I can't eat silver. Why? Why do you all condone Dark Knight's claim to the throne? Take your head. What? By order of King Darknight, we shall take your head. By order of King Darknight. What's wrong with these men? Are they being controlled? Your Highness, we should get going. And try to avoid encounters. Yes. Yeah, running into encounters at this point in the game is very dangerous because you do not have a lot of resources. power and attack, but we don't have any fire damage yet. Dude, do not get near me. I'm sterile. Healing herb. Okay, let's try to save this up. Yikes, that looks like a mandatory encounter. Morale herb, that's for MP. Okay, now let's save here. I'm gonna have to spend this. Anyways, ugh. Can't avoid these two. No. Bearer units. Damn it! They get priority, dude. Dude. Okay. Healing herbs, okay, good, good. No, please do not kill me. Oh. Morale herb, I'm glad time pauses when there's dialogue, so that makes it easier to pick things up. Silver, okay. Okay, I mean, I should dodge them. Okay. I don't have any way to heal. Dude. I'm just gonna... Well, I'm just gonna wing it. Fuck it. I'll take it. Yeah, the fact that you don't get any shop in the beginning makes it really, really tight to survive that big battle. We can't escape. It ends here, little sister. Darknight, if you don't want to end up like our father, hand over the legendary sword Unifier. Otherwise, brother, why? Why did you kill our father and seize the throne? Even if we told you, you wouldn't understand. And I have nothing to say. I will never hand over Unifier. So be it, fool. Meet your maker. Do it. Protect our princess. I feel like the first section of the game would be better if... yeah, since there's no shop, it would be better if there was a higher drop rate for all the items, but since there's no such thing, it becomes kind of a resource drain, huh? Bambooblade, you're quite formidable with the sword. It'd be a pity if you died here for nothing. Surrender to us and we will spare you. Silence, how dare you insult the loyalty of a warrior? Never in 1,000 years will I obey you. Who said you had any say in the matter? Marionette strings. Oh, my head, the pain. Darknight, what do you do to them? You shall soon see. Who is your lord, Bambooblade? You and you alone, King Darknight. Bambooblade. And I command you to dispose of Gloria. I know you don't want to do this. Please, Bambooblade. Dispose of Gloria. Dispose of Gloria. I would rather drown at the bottom of the valley than be killed by my most loyal of men. Ugh. Unbelievable. She jumped, sword and all. Search for her, Bambooblade. Dead or alive, bring her before us. As your majesty wishes. In the palace several days ago. Oh, what's wrong with these men? Ugh. Oh, darkness, grant me power. Animi mortalun. A reanimation spell, that's the necromancy of the Dark Ones. How did the Dark One get in here? Ugh, irk. Father. How dare you conspire with a Dark One to murder your own father? Your time has come to an end. Hand over Unifier. Unifier, a sword handed down by your ancestor, the man of silver hair, the regalia of the Silver Kingdom. Why I hand over to a treacherous son like you? Humph. You are stubborn yet indecisive. With you in power, sooner or later our kingdom will come to ruin. It only makes sense to leave it in my hands. The audacity. Cough. Father, please not force yourself. We entrust the Unifier in the Silver Kingdom to you. Now go. What kind of daughter would leave her father just to save herself? Gloria, have you forgotten? You're not only our daughter, but also the princess of our kingdom. The people of the Silver Kingdom, they need you. But no. Bambooblade, you'll ask her Gloria. I swear I shall protect Princess Gloria, if it means sacrificing my life. We apologize for making a warrior of your ilk turn your back on the enemy. Please not say that. Princess Gloria, we must go. Father, forgive me. She's getting away with the sword. After them. You'll have to go for us first. Are you so eager to die, old man? We would gladly die to protect our daughter. Ah, then allow me to grant that wish. Before, when the Dark Ones took over our ally, the Cerulean Kingdom, you spoke up in court with a cry of warning that the Dark Ones are a threat. And now you conspire with them. What exactly are you trying to do? I must fight the true archenemy. Urg. If only you had listened to my advice from the start. How does our plan to dispose of this corpse, Lord Darknight? When a man dies, he becomes nothing but a lump of flesh, reanimated as a funeral. What? Give him an elaborate funeral. He was a good father, at the very least. So the Dark Ones have hearts too, I was born to a cruel fate, my undue suspicion put in confinement at my own mother's hands. I am here in exile at present because my aunt banished me. I merely envy you and your sibling. I suppose we should, if only for appearances. Men, prepare for a safe funeral. As your majesty wishes. Also, divide the army in two, one large, one small. The small one will accompany us in pursuit of Gloria, while the large one will go forth and take over the Grand Silver Temple. The Grand Silver Temple, where the believers worship the Light Spirit. Of course, is there another Grand Silver Temple? With all due respect, your majesty, I fear committing blasphemy against the Light Spirit. The Light Spirit? Ha! We Dark Knight shall bear any consequences. Understood, your majesty. As for you, the Silver Kingdom has two prominent vassals, the Duke of Riceland and the Duchess of Silkland. If we not control these two duchies, we shall never truly rule this kingdom. Go to the Duchy of Riceland and convince the Duke to surrender to us. And if he refuses, then order your zombies to lay siege to Riceland until they run out of provisions. It's cold and I'm so dizzy. Where's this place? Why am I here? Darknight, he killed our father. Bambooblade was helping me escape. I jumped off a cliff and I suppose I washed ashore here. My father is dead. Bambooblade is brainwashed. Countless guards were eating the life out of living dead. And here I am, alive and useless. What future is there now for a Silver Kingdom? O Light Spirit, I'm Gloria, a humble follower. I beg you to put the deceased to rest and grant my kingdom protection. Who's that? Dispose of Gloria, dispose of Gloria. Bambooblade, have you really forgotten me? Dispose of Gloria. Please, come to your senses. I don't want to use a Unifier against you. Bambooblade unit emerged. Yeah, this guy's got a huge advantage against me. Why didn't you have that much hit points when you were playable? Ugh. Gloria? Erg. Bambooblade, do you remember? I had mysterious disease as a child that could not be cured. It was you who went to the Dark Realm in the north to obtain an elixir from the Dark Ones and cured my illness at last. I've always wanted to repay that favor somehow. Ugh. I don't want to fight you. Princess Gloria! Bambooblade, you're back, aren't you? No, what on earth am I doing? Don't worry, it's all... What? My body, it's still out of control. Ugh. Darknight spell is so powerful. Even my bond with Bambooblade isn't enough to break it. I'm going to pass out. Your Highness. If I'm to kill a master I'm sworn to protect, I'd much rather... Bambooblade forced his sword to his throat, ready to slash it open. No, don't be silly. Princess, please don't mind me. Your Highness cannot die in a place like this, not when the fate of our kingdom rests on your shoulders. How can I? How can I possibly take charge of the fate of our kingdom if I can't even save my most loyal warrior? Your Highness. At that moment, a solemn voice rang out in their heads. Hold your sword, loyal warrior. Are you the light spirit? Without opening her mouth, the light spirit spoke directly into their minds. Indeed I am. Then you must have heard my prayer. Gloria, faithful believer, focus your attention on the Unifier. As you say. Where are we? This is the world inside your mind. The Unifier temporarily unites your mind with your warriors. That must be why this legendary sword is called a Unifier. However, look. They are entangled in marionette strings, Darknight's power. Your Highness. How can I save them? Grip the Unifier firmly and cast a spell, Cleansing Light. Cleanse the darkness with the light of the Unifier. Okay, Bambooblade unit emerged. Gloria learned tactic Cleansing Light. Drains MP, or morale points. If the unit's MP reaches 0, it becomes immobilized. Once all enemy units are immobilized, you win. Use Cleansing Light to reduce the MP of all enemy units to 0. I wonder if we could use... using this would affect the story, huh? On certain enemies or bosses. Only 5 MP. Gloria was victorious. 200 EXP. Now level 4. Oh, Light Spirit, grant me your power. Cleansing Light. What warm light? It broke the spell of darkness. What are we seeing? History recorded by a Unifier. Dark Ones, you shall never invade the human world. Come, we will take them on. Gladly. In the name of the Light Spirit, exterminate the Dark Ones. The Silver Hair, Scarlet Armor, and the Cerulean Shield. Could they be the three Peacemakers of legend? Yes. And you are the descendant of one of those three, the Man of Silver Hair. You are an heir of the Peacemakers. Me, an error? The princess was born of hair just like the legendary Man of Silver Hair, so the kingdom hailed her as his reincarnation. And when I needed to obtain an elixir for Her Highness's cure, the Light Spirit appeared to provide guidance. I just knew Her Highness must be a chosen one. Your ancestor gathered 2 companions a millennium ago and united the humans with a Unifier to defend against the Dark Ones. They fought a violent war against the Dark Mother, who is worshipped by the Dark Ones. Eventually they defeated the Dark Mother and established the 4 Temples of Sealer, a myth you all know well, the legend of these heroes. So the myth, it's true. Oh, darkness, grant me power. Could it be that the Dark Ones conspire with Darknight not simply to plot against their kingdom? Perhaps they also intend to break the seal to release the Dark Mother they worship. You would be correct, but purely by consequence. Purely by consequences? What does that mean? Rolls, this is a crisis of the sort you have not faced for a millennium. Gloria, heir of the Peacemakers, ask that you restore peace to the Silver Kingdom and protect the Grand Silver Temple of your motherland. The people of Silver Kingdom, they need you. I mustn't give in to Darknight and the Dark Ones. For the sake of my late father as well, for the sake of our people, and for the sake of human survival, I will fight for peace. Very well. Now return to reality. I hope we get a shopkeeper soon. I have all this money and nothing to spend it on, but it's possible that even healing items might cost a fortune. We're back. Men. How may we serve your highness? I've made the decision to defeat my brother and reclaim the throne of my father, the late king. Will you follow me on this quest? We shall, no matter the situation. Thank you all. Your highness. Yes? It has not been long since Darknight usurped the throne. He may have yet to control every vassal in the kingdom. If you seek your help, I'm certain many will support our cause. I suggest we first go to the Duchy of Silkland to meet Duchess Mirrorlake. She's my benefactor who vouched for my skills as a warrior, a wise and trustworthy figure. I'm guessing she'll have all the AoE damage. Then we can continue to Riceland, my hometown. I see. Isn't Riceland the one they're attacking first? Your hometown's probably turned to zombies by now. To Silkland first, then. Fight for peace, but in what way? Time and time again, I witnessed those pursue their ideals, a feat heard and one might think. Oh, young Peacemaker, will you repeat history? For the sake of human survival. And we'll fight for peace. Save the kingdom. Uncover the hidden truth. Peacemaker, glorious princess. Dang it, Cobble, why didn't you show up earlier? As long as we strive together as one, I'm certain we can break through. Please retreat to my rear, Your Highness. I have yet to decide who to recognize as my lord. It's worth it to get something to those who need it. He wants to die a hero, then we shall give him what he wants. I shall make what mine heart desireth mine own. Pursuing ideals is harder than you might think. Oh, young Peacemaker, will you repeat history? Now's not the time to be fighting each other. No compensation is necessary for us to help you. Will you follow me on this quest? Peacemaker, glorious princess. Well, too bad Bambooblade died back there. I don't know if he gets experience points, though. I better check. It's possible he's just gonna be one level lower for the rest of the game. Chapter 2, Way of Hope. Yeah, surviving is gonna be very difficult unless I get really lucky with enemy drops. Having broken Darknight's spell, Gloria, Bambooblade, and their men set out from the capital. Darknight has yet to learn of this. He waits on his newly acclaimed front for Bambooblade to report Gloria's death as he sends the army to suppress the Grand Silver Temple. Meanwhile, the sorceress is attacking Riceland with her zombies. Gloria has little time to spare. She hurries to Silkland with Bambooblade and their men. But the journey there is not without its encounters. What can I do for you, princess? Nothing. I'm only concerned about the safety of the vassals. Darknight is eager to seize power and will surely spread his evil clutches to all who serve our land. Let us make haste. Yes. Onward we go. Oh, he did level up. I guess you get experience points even if you get KO'd. I see. That's good, because I got KO'd pretty bad back there. Darknight's army. No resources, no shops, no nothing, man. I must free them from the bonds of Darknight's spell with my cleansing light. What? An auto-cast? Okay, Cleansing Light is a very effective tactic against enemy units with low defense and MP. But keep in mind that Cleansing Light is a tactic Gloria gets from the Unifier, so Gloria can't cast Cleansing Light unless she's equipped with a Unifier. What? It doesn't cost her MP to use it either. So we just charge here. Is there any bonus for getting a lot of people with Cleansing Light, though? Basically, one hit kill against those with low MP. Oh, good. Healing herbs. Yes, please. What have I done? It's fine. It's all fine now. What do we do? How can we ever atone? Come with us. Join our crusade to liberate the Silver Kingdom. And wear blue. As your highness wishes. Liberated warriors join Gloria's army. What? How you defeat enemy doesn't affect the plot in this game. When Gloria is victorious in battle, it means she has freed the enemy from mind control or done the best she can at the moment. Therefore, we can use any strategies that are advantageous in battle. There's no need to worry about strategy affecting the plot or resulting in bad consequences. Okay, good. Cleansing Light. Yes. Unifier is a sub-weapon. Morale herb. Dude, look. How are you supposed to get the one up on the hill there? What the heck? Okay. Healing herb found. Could be that if I free one of them, then that makes their drop rate better. I don't know. Doesn't actually seem to do anything in terms of material gain. Silver, but no shops. Okay. Oh no. Zombies. I can't. I don't think I can. What if I cleanse? Does Cleansing Light even work on a zombie? Pitiful zombies. I'll put you out of misery. Are you immune to Cleansing Light? Can Unifier cleanse the living dead? I'm glad you're giving us. Yeah, it doesn't work. Cleansing Light has no effect on them. Perhaps it's because the zombie is already dead and has no mind that can be cleansed. They also have pretty high defense. How about using my tactic armor break to decrease enemy defense? That should make it easier to defeat them. Okay. So just use raise morale instead. Problem is, I don't want to lose my Vanguard status. They seem to be weaker than regular soldiers, though. There we go. Morale herbs found, okay. Bambooblade, you seem familiar with the living dead. They are called zombies. Zombies? On my quest to cure your illness, I ventured to the dark realm to obtain an elixir. That's where I encountered the evil reanimator. Sanguine. Oh wow, they're re-showing this scene, but with the current game's graphics. Reanimator, you murdered my companions. You will pay for this. Wait, what? What do you mean? The other... I got the ending where we saved them. What are you talking about, dude?
I reject your reality and I substitute my own.
Oh, you haven't seen anything yet. The best is yet to come. Dude, no way. You're saying this wasn't the good outcome wasn't Kanan? No. No. Enemy Mortal Jun. Ugh. Dude. What? Despicable fiend. What? Then what was the point of going through the trouble of punching everyone? She turned my companions into a zombie, and I was the one who had to lay them to rest. No way. I'm sorry for what I put you through for my sake. Please don't say that. The vital reanimator is the one to blame. No, it was my fault I was unable to protect my companions, and I'm determined not to let it happen again. The reanimator. Dude. Wind Sword. Cuirass. Wind Sword is a weapon and Cuirass is art gear. You must equip them to boost your abilities. Okay. Shoot, if the fist run is not Kanan, then it's possible that the quest for peace is already doomed before it even started. Zombies. And one shopkeeper. Oh, I'm just a peddler. My flesh is sinewy and not tasty at all. She's surrounded by zombies. We must go save her. Save the peddler. Healing herb. Okay. Die. Units made up of zombies and warriors. Cover? Oh no! The zombies are covering your allies. Unbelievable. If an enemy unit performs cover, you can't target their rear units. If an enemy performs cover, you can only target that unit for attacks or tactics. That means you won't be able to attack or use tactics against enemies that are in that particular unit. At least my tactic armor break can automatically target all enemy units, so it's not affected by cover. Cover doesn't affect my cleansing light either. It reaches rear units because it's light. Oh, in that case, I'm gonna go do this. And armor break. Yeah. Dude. No, I cussed again. I didn't mean to. Okay, got healing herbs and leveled up. Enemy cover. But AoEs are not affected by cover, and light-type tactics like Cleansing Light are also exceptions. Okay. Silver, and the shopkeeper, unfortunately, is locked behind a battle. Morale herb. Help me, I promise I'll make it worth your while. You better give me a huge discount. No compensation is necessary for us to help you. I, Gloria O'Dawn, will never neglect my people in need of help. Gloria O'Dawn? Her Highness the Princess. That's a lot. Double cover, huh? Dude, why are y'all targeting Gloria? Charge. Frontline zombie. Cleanse you. Armor break does not last very long, does it? There we go. Only 2 healing herbs, really? I'm saved. My apologies for not recognizing you. I'm Cobble the Peddler. It's an honor to meet you, Your Highness. Thank you for saving our life. Cobble bowed respectfully to Gloria. Raise your head. These creatures, I have never seen such monstrosities. They are called zombies, corpses manipulated by dark ones using sorcery. Why were they after you? Well, I was doing business in Riceland yesterday when a sorceress suddenly appeared outside the city. She ordered the Duke of Riceland to surrender, but he refused, so she sent an army of zombies to lay siege to Riceland. I managed to escape the chaos, but got those zombies on my tail. Zombies have laid siege to my hometown. Bambooblade, we must go save Riceland. No, Your Highness, it's getting dark. We should set up camp first. But Bambooblade, the sorceress had the means to lay siege to the entire city. She has considerable force at her disposal. Our army is weak. Going there won't help. Riceland is known as the granary of the Silver Kingdom. It's rich in provisions and its walls are high. It won't fall that easily. It's just we go to Silkland and steep help first, as originally planned. If you say so. Set up camp. Gold, talk to people. Oh man, I got my butt kicked back there, but whatever. I didn't expect the Dark Ones to invade the south. Between our kingdom and the Dark Realm, there is a mountain range that is perpetually snow-covered and dangerously steep. It's practically impossible for an army to cross it. And so we ignore the possibility of them invading the south. We shouldn't have assumed that such logic would apply to them. Darknight is so eager to get his hands on the Unifier. What is his purpose? The Unifier is our kingdom's regalia. Perhaps he wishes to legitimize his usurpation. Could it be that he knows the power of the Unifier and wants it for himself? What are you doing? Oh, Your Highness. I'm writing a letter to my sister Pebble. She's doing business in the Scarlet Empire to the west. The Scarlet Empire, Crystal Barrel is there as well. I must alert Pebble to the turmoil in the Silver Kingdom. My pigeon post? Yes. My pen pal is also in the Scarlet Empire. Could you perhaps send a letter for me as well? It would be my pleasure. But who has the honor of being Your Highness's pen pal? Crystal Barrel, Princess of the Scarlet Empire. Oh, that makes sense. I'm sure she will have a tough journey as well. It has been 3 years since I last saw her at the funeral of the Crown Prince of the Scarlet Empire. Time really does fly. Child of Pebble. As Your Highness can see, I'm a peddler by trade. My parents were peddlers, and so are my grandparents. We've been trading everywhere for generations to help goods from one place make up for what another lacks. In my generation, I inherited the family business along with my sister Pebble. I do business in the Silver Kingdom, while Pebble's in charge of the Scarlet Empire in the Dark Realm. Isn't it tough to have to carry around such a heavy load? It's worth it to get something to those who need it. And most importantly, I can make moolah. There's nothing I love better than cold hard cash. Correspondent Crystal Barrel by Pigeon. This is a letter just like Princess Crystal Barrel. Why do we have to send it out manually? I thought it would be part of the story. Dearest Princess Crystal Barrel, this is Gloria. It's been quite a while since our last correspondence. I hope this letter finds Her Highness in good health. I beseech you to forgive my bluntness, but as I write, my kingdom is in trouble and I seek your help as a friend. Not more than a few days ago, my brother Darknight conspired with the Dark Ones to commit patricide and usurp the throne. He's even making attempts on the grand temple that seals the Dark Mirror. This is a matter that concerns not only my kingdom, but the survival of mankind itself. For the sake of our personal friendship, the goodwill between your country and mine, and humanity itself, may you persuade your father, the Scarlet Emperor, to send an army to aid our kingdom. I eagerly await your response. Sincerely yours, Gloria O'Dawn. Yeah, except I think they're also having a civil war. Can I trust this to you? Leave it to me, your highness. My trusty pigeon will see to it. Buy kits. Buy equipment. Buy kits. It's better to just buy the common gear kit right now. That'll get me enough to outfit a second party member. And then, I guess, one medicine kit. The pellets are stronger, but... they are pretty expensive. Not as cost efficient as healing herbs. The total of all this together is... 400. But the kit itself is 300 and is more efficient. The cerulean land lies to the north of our boroughs and has been our ally for 1,000 years. Who could have expected it to be taken over by the Dark Ones? When the news came, Darknight cried out against the threat of the Dark Ones, but no one took it seriously at the time. Now he conspires with the Dark Ones. What could he be thinking? Why can Darknight cast a spell to control minds? Who gave him that power? Could it be the sorcery of the Dark Ones? Bambooblade, are you alright? Thank you for your concern, your highness. I am fine. I really want to rush back to my hometown, but I can't afford to be impulsive. Bambooblade. I do believe I've done all I can for today. I'll pray to the Light Spirit before I retire for the night. The Light Spirit statue. Statue of the Light Spirit. Oh, Light Spirit, please grant my army protection. End of day. Not much else I can do at this point. Yeah, things are not looking favorable. In the tent outside the Grand Silver Temple. What, don't tell me I have to play as you. Your Majesty, we have suppressed the Grand Silver Temple. Good, what of the Riceland? The sorceress reports that the Duke of Riceland has closed off the city, refusing to surrender. The situation is at a standstill. A little vassal to be sure, but too much a fool to see the big picture. Follow us to Riceland and join the siege. If he wants to die a hero, then we shall give him what he wants. Your wishes are our command, your Majesty. Now, where's Bambooblade? We ordered him to dispose of Gloria, did we not? I hesitate to report, sire, that we have received no word from him as of yet. What? Perhaps Gloria could have defeated him. Impossible. Bambooblade is the best warrior in our kingdom, and knowing Gloria's strength and character, I doubt she could ever harm Bambooblade. You don't suppose it might be the work of the Light Spirit to condemn how we desecrate her grand temple? That does sound like something she would do. Darknight's archer? Where my intrusion? The sorceress reports that units led by Gloria and Bambooblade were spotted heading for Silkland. What? How did she know that? Maybe she has a familiar that's spying on us from above. A bird familiar. An undead bird? Bambooblade went with Gloria. Seems to be so. But Gloria probably broke the spell we cast on Bambooblade. And the only one who could give Gloria such power is the Light Spirit. Send word to the sorceress. We command her to send her zombies after them. As your Majesty wishes. Light Spirit, if this is a test, so be it. Some days later. Days later? Wait, what? What about Pebble? Hopefully we don't become separated from her for too long, or I'm gonna have a resource issue. Under fierce assault from the Dark Knight's army, the Grand Silver Temple finally fell. The Dark Knight marched his forces into Riceland to rendezvous with the Sorceress. This was around the time when Gloria and Bambooblade saved Kabul. Onwards, they traveled to Silkland and requested an audience with Duchess Mirrorlake. But little they know, don't tell me Mirrorlake betrayed us. Oh no, do I have to fight Mirrorlake now? Princess Gloria, I've been expecting you, Your Highness. That's very kind of you, Duchess. Bambooblade, it has been a long time. Your Grace. I presume Your Highness's visit to such an outskirt of your kingdom is because of the usurper Dark Knight. My Lady of Silkland, you're well informed. I see I need not waste time on details. Dark Knight has unjustly occupied the capital and sent his men to lay siege to Riceland, where Bambooblade's hometown is. I implore you to uphold justice and loyalty. Support our army, fight against Dark Knight, and save the capital in Riceland. Silkland has been granted to my house by the Silver King for generations. We are prepared to fight an enemy of the Silver Kingdom. That's the duty of a vassal. Wonderful. I knew our Grace would accept. No, it's not going to be that easy. Maybe she got brainwashed. However, the situation stands. I have yet to decide who to recognize as my lord and who is a traitor. What do you mean? An ambush! How are we supposed to beat them all? That's too much. Or don't we have to escape from prison? I refuse to believe this. Your Grace chooses to surrender to the traitor Dark Knight? As a vassal, my duty is to serve the Silver King. As a lord, my responsibility is to protect the Silklanders. Satisfying both can prove difficult at times. In all honesty, it does not matter to me which Silver King I submit to. And Dark Knight is unstoppable. If I decide to support Your Highness and we lose, it will only implicate my people. Offering Your Highness to the new King Dark Knight seems the best way to safeguard the lives of my people. With all due respect, Bambooblade. I wish to speak for myself. Please excuse my impudence. Oh, she's more valiant than I thought. Where are you going to say, Princess? Oh no, a dialogue tree! Let's see what you got, don't disappoint me. Your desire to protect Silkland is justified. However, Dark Knight has conspired with the arch-enemy of mankind and has committed patricide, the worst of sins. He's completely devoid of conscience for his own selfish interests. And what's more... Before my father died, he entrusted me with the Unifier, a sword that is our kingdom's regalia, and instructed Bambooblade to protect me. Attempting to seize the Unifier, Dark Knight performed sorcery to manipulate Bambooblade with orders to end my life. Sorcery, you say? Indeed, Duchess, there's no other way to describe it. Dispose of Gloria, dispose of Gloria. But you can break it with the Unifier, an ability you most likely receive from the Dark Ones to rob a person of free will. No wonder Dark Knight took over the capital so easily. Unbelievable, to think such a thing exists. Will you risk placing your trust in such a tyrant? If you hand me over to him as a sign of submission, who can guarantee that he will value the lives of the Silklanders? He might just turn them... he just might brainwash them for his own purposes, huh? But behold how those in my army place their trust in me. Despite this advantage, they never once deserted or betrayed me. Notice the look in their eyes. This is the look of heroes. They fear nothing, even fighting to the death against the might of the Dark Knight's army. I trust you're wise enough to see the sage choices to recognize me as your lord. Empty words, perhaps, but persuasive nonetheless. You're indeed a worthy daughter of the late King Dawn. As your Highness says, it seems unwise to surrender to the Dark Knight. Then, however, what guarantee do you have that you will not become another Dark Knight? How can Her Highness answer this? No amount of convincing could prove she cares for her subjects. Any attempt would sound insincere. Perhaps now is the time for me to step in and vouch for a princess. I'm glad there's no dialogue tree, because I would be safe scumming all over the place just to get a perfect result. Your Highness, Your Grace, I seek your permission to speak. I will allow it. It's true that Dark Knight manipulated me to pursue Her Highness. But Her Highness's voice temporarily restored my free will. To prevent me from harming my lord and my master, I intend to end my own life. If I'm to kill a master I sworn to protect, I much rather... After all, the fate of our kingdom rests on her highness's shoulders, and I am but a warrior who serves the throne. I couldn't let our only hope perish at my hands. But as I raised the blade to my throat, her highness said to me, how can we possibly take charge of the fate of our kingdom if I can't even save my most loyal warrior? Your Grace, does that sound like the kind of leader who could be another Darknight? On the contrary, Princess Gloria wants to protect her subjects, and your Grace wants to protect your people. You could be kindred spirits. I see. Mirrorlake gestured to her warriors. Stand down. As her Grace wishes. Duchess Mirrorlake. Mirrorlake walked quickly over to Gloria and bowed to her. Forgive me for testing you the way I did. I, the Duchess of Silkland, swear my true allegiance to your highness, the Princess of the Silver Kingdom. Raise your head, let us save the Silver Kingdom together. Thank you, your highness. Please come with me, I'll lead you into the city. Duchess Mirrorlake then instructed her attendants to aid the wounded, provide supplies for my army, and arrange a place for the soldiers to stay. She also ordered the people to prepare drink and meat to reward the soldiers. Finally, she took Bambooblade meat to her residence and hosted a banquet for us. Hopefully it's not poisoned. A chest? Don't tell me we have to fight our way out of your building. Let me ask one more thing, for I'm curious. What is that? You say Darknight used sorcery and Bambooblade. How do you dispel it? I swear you wouldn't believe me, Duchess. See if I tell you the truth. You see, the life spirit descended upon us. She granted me the power to cleanse Bambooblade of the evil controlling his mind using the legendary sword Unifier. Her sacredness declared the princess was an heir of the Peacemaker, the man of silver hair. The spirit also commanded her highness to resist Darknight in the dark ones and protect the Grand Silver Temple. The soldiers had the privilege of witnessing the visit, and can testify that all we say is true. To be entirely honest, I must say I find it hard to believe. But neither of you strike me as the type who would lie. If the light spirit truly graced you with her presence, it must have been her highness's wish to protect her subjects that moved her. That's what I believe. Duchess, I swear upon my duty as an heir of the Peacemakers that I shall never betray your expectations. There is still time before we retire for the night. Will your highness care to accompany me on the stroll? Henceforth this will be your base and stronghold. Allow me to introduce its particulars. By all means, show me the way. Okay, now you're in the party, level 5. I see, everyone shares the same EXP bar, essentially. Book on silkworms, what the heck? I see, a magic type weapon. Healing pellet. Welcome to the shop. What kind of medicine does your highness seek? Let's see. So Pebble's not the only one selling things. I'm honored by your patronage. I have some books on silkworms compiled by some of our most illustrious scholars. Please take a look. I see. This is an upgrade to our current weapon. These books come in handy on your highness for your highness one day. Good day, your highness. I sell armaments by trade. Okay. What an honor to be in your presence again. Can I be of service in any way? Talk to Chrysobarrel. Your highness, Princess Chrysobarrel has written back. Dear Princess Gloria, this is Chrysobarrel writing in response to your message. It grieves my heart to hear of the deplorable situation you face in your kingdom. May your father's soul rest in peace. I emphasize your plight. For my kingdom, my empire now faces similar atrocities. Only the other day, my uncle the Bloody Duke committed regicide and usurped the throne. Wow, it's all happening at the same time. Same story. Except that Jade is also involved. I'm gathering the late vassals who support my cause to avenge my late father, Corundum. So I fear I cannot respond to your request for help. For the sake of the friendship between our countries, perhaps we can arrange a meeting if circumstances permit to discuss how we can help each other. Until then, I look forward to fortuitous news. Sincerely yours, Chrysobarrel o Corundum. A similar rebellion has erupted in the Scarlet Empire. What if Emperor Corundum and Princess Chrysobarrel? Regrettably, Emperor Corundum has been murdered by his brother, the Bloody Duke. Princess Chrysobarrel is organizing forces to avenge her fire. Emperor Coronum is setting up the Peacemaker, the man in scarlet armor. It's even said he is the man in scarlet armor incarnate. How could such a monarch die in his own brother's hands? I didn't expect Princess Chrysalberyl to suffer losing her father like me. Oh, Lake Spirits, is this the test you have given us? The Empire was a long-time ally, so it makes sense to seek their help. But now that the Emperor is gone, we can't expect their support anymore. Is it really a coincidence that coups broke out in both countries at the same time? Chow Pebble. Sterling rice and silk are Silver Kingdom's specialties. Notice the free silvers of the kingdom. I always trade them between Silverland, Riceland, and Silkland and earn the difference in price. I also sell the free silvers to the Scarlet Empire through my sister Pebble. Yeah, there's nothing here I can get anymore. Okay, let's just buy the book upgrade. Every time bandits come, Duchess Mirrorlake leads everyone out to fight them off. Does Silkland suffer from the peril of bandits? I am ashamed to say so. In the west of Silkland is a mountain called Highfort, infested with bandits. Do we have to beat them too? They not only rob passing peddlers, but also come down the mountain to plunder from my people. If Darknight has the sorcery to control others, why would he not simply manipulate His Majesty the Lake King or Princess Gloria? That's a valid point. Clearly he could seize power without bloodshed. Why did he waste so much effort? Perhaps his sorcery is limited somehow. Perhaps it works on some but not others. Maybe it doesn't work on people specifically from the silver bloodline. Creation of heaven and earth. Long, long ago in the beginning, there were no creatures. Heaven and earth were one, contained in a single mass like an egg. One day, the light spirit sprang from the swirling chaos within. She created a giant, the first of creatures. The giant was kind of a generic golem, though. The giant lived for 1,000 years. After the giant's death, the light spirit sought to relieve her solitude by making creatures once more. She used the skull of the giant to make the heavens, the flesh to make the earth, and the hair to make the grass and the woods, and skin to make the fowls and beasts. She made humans to dominate all else. She looked at the humans and fought to provide something to serve and guide them, and of her blood she made elemental spirits. Plus the heavens, earth, and the creatures took their form. The light spirit created a giant out of nothing. She made a world from the giant and created humans to govern over all else. Every Easterner knows this creation myth. But you didn't mention the Dark Mother in that one. Woman of the Sericulture Room. Silkland, as its name implies, is a leading producer of silk in our kingdom. Your Highness, please take a look at the silk robe. This is Silkland's specialty, the heavenly robe. What a beautiful dress. Perhaps I should procure one as a gift for Chrysalberyl someday. I thought silk mops are all white. There are other colors. These silkworm mops are endemic to Silkland. Their scales can be refined to a variety of special powders. The black scale powder can be used as explosives, and the red can heal wounds. And what about this white powder? The white powder has an anesthetic effect and is used in surgery. However, it's addictive, so the dosage should be determined with great discretion. Riceland is rich in rice, so much that it is known as the granary of the Silver Kingdom. That's why Darknight chose to seize it first. Silverland Capital produces sterling silver, which can be used to mint silver pieces and make jewelry. But now it's fallen into Darknight's hands. I do believe I've done all I can for today. I'll pray the light spirit before I retire for the night. End the day. Early next morning. Your Grace, an army of the living dead is coming for us. Calm yourself. Order guards to sally forth. Living dead. Must be zombies manipulated by the sorceress. Oh, that's too many of them. Eep, so many zombies. Do not kill my the best merchant in the game, please. I apologize for not arriving earlier. Your Highness, are these creatures another product of the Dark One sorcery? Yes, they are called zombies. Can they be saved? Unfortunately, they are just corpses at the mercy of the sorceress, and the only way to lay the dead to rest is to finish them off. But your fire is effective against them, right? Eek! Don't panic. What's the direction of the wind? We're upwind. Ready to black moth powder. Yes, milady. Scholars drew out bags of scale powder. Scatter them. At once. Fire! Ignite! Ignite! So, do you get an AoE or not? With the wind at my advantage, there is no escaping your fate. That's the power of scale powder. Your Highness. Yes? My men have never faced these so-called zombies before. They will no doubt be anxious to some extent. Before advancing, we had best replenish some morale-boosting items. fight back Darknight's army. I have so much quality grass, some quality grass on me. It can boost morale so much. That sounds a bit suspicious. That's a lot of dudes. Your Highness, this enemy is no small threat. Please make wise use of our tactics to break for the enemy. As long as we cooperate, we shall defeat them. Zombie units. Oh boy. Deals fire damage. Yeah, fire damage is effective against you. Nice. I can still buy stuff if I need to, and I'm earning money from each battle, so as long as nothing bad happens to my merchant, I should be fine. Regular dudes. Elite warriors? Oh no. I don't think I'll be able to drain these guys in one hit. No way! Holy moly, that's a lot of dude. Okay, but one's down. Ah! Ow. Dang it. My other unit was too slow. I got some healing herbs. Four elites. Damn. Yeah, she's the slowest in the party to make up for her insane power. Cleansing Light cannot finish off any of them. I'm actually just better off normal attacking here. Okay, got some healing herbs. Ow. One more level up, please. Damn. Have to worry about cover as well. His Cleansing Light is not gonna be enough to finish anyone off. Oh shoot. Really? So fire cannot target covered units, okay. Okay, got some herbs, nice. Everyone level 6. Who's the boss? Warrior units. These are regular warriors, so I can just drain them to death. They're probably just there to drain my resources, rather than constitute an actual threat. Okay. Who else is there? Okay, now we have to fight her. That's not good. I don't suppose we can drain you. Is that the Dark One, the Sorceress? What is she doing? She's good raising them as undead. Oh, Darkness, grant me power. Enemy Mortal John. There's simply too many. We need a real AoE, dang it. You monster, how dare you defile the bodies of your companions? Companions, I only see man-shaped flesh before me. What? How can you be so cruel? Did your parents teach you nothing? Oof, I had not but a handful of moments of them. Oh, so if I were the princess. I am Spidervenom, the dark one they call sorceress. By order of Lord Darknight, I have come to slay thee. So you outright say your name. Why the mask then? So Spidervenom is your name. It would be rude of me to withhold my own. I am the princess of the Silver Kingdom, Gloria of Dawn. In the name of the Light Spirit as well as my Light Fire, I will fight against you. Skip the following dialogue. Oh, it knows I actually did this already, huh? Okay. Problem is, yeah, this part's pretty messed up. Cleansing Light. Armor Break. Healing Moth Powder. Should I use Black Moth Powder? Eliminates one. Now I eliminate another one from existence. Charge. Black Moth Powder. It's gonna hurt. Ah. Yeah. Need to use another cleansing light. Armor break. Use a healing pellet on Bambooblade so he doesn't die. Enemy follows a basic loop, but once you figure out how to break the loop, it's possible to win. without spending too many resources. Okay. Now I use Cleansing Light on the remaining elite warrior. You shall charge on Spidervenom. Healing powder on Bambooblade to be safe. Now you don't have a whole lot of MP left, do you? Morel Herb U. Normal attack. Black Moth Powder. Cleansing Light. Charge. Healing Powder on you, so that you get the defense buff. And we win. Without a single person dying this time. Haha. I have figured out the formula to winning this battle efficiently. Yeah, because the elites never attack on their first turn and instead spend time charging, I can predict how their actions will go and work around that to get the most efficient outcome. It's over, Spidervenom. Erg! But still, it's a pretty tough battle if you're a first-timer. It seems too easy. Yeah, if you try to use charge on the first turn, you're wasting it because no one's attacking on the first turn on the enemy side. It's better to just go for defense down and then use... Since with defense down, you do more damage with your Cleansing Light into the enemy MP, and that will allow you to eliminate them swiftly. Bambooblade removed the corpse's cloak. There's no Dark One, but a human zombie. Merely double, not a sorceress herself. What? That's corpse explosion. Everyone get back. Seriously, even the fake was that strong. That's kind of crazy. How could they desecrate the dead so? This sorcery is an atrocious affront to human life. As our grace has seen, this is why the Dark Ones are such a threat. And Darknight knew this, but still conspired with them. Now I see how right you were to warn against submitting to the Darknight. We cannot allow Silkland nor the Silver Kingdom, nor any part of the human world to fall into the clutches of the Darknight and the Dark Ones. In the town outside the city of Riceland. Ugh. What's wrong? My double have been defeated, directing some of the damage to me, so hopefully that'll prevent her from just sending endless copies of herself at us if there is some backlash. In other words, you failed to kill Gloria. Grant me one more chance, Lord Darknight. I promise to bring free the head of Gloria and her men. There's no need to rush. We can seize Silkland at any time. Riceland is already within reach. Let's see to it that it falls first. Yes, my lord. At Mirrorlake's official residence some days later. I regret to inform you both that news of Riceland's surrender arrived early this morning. No, how can it be? We were too late. Unfortunately, Darknight did not massacre the inhabitants, although he did cast a spell on the Ricelanders. Oh no, does that mean we have to drain... does that mean we have to drain the civilian to not actually deal hit point damage to them? I suppose that has a sliver of good in the sea of bad fortune. We should send our army to liberate Riceland at once. Forgive me, but I fear I cannot oblige. Huh? And why not? As I mentioned, Silkland is under threat of bandits. If the army is out in full force and the bandits take this opportunity to invade, who will protect the Silklanders? If we lose Silkland, we are finished. That's true. But I also want to put an end to such troubles once and for all. Therefore, I have devised some tactics to surround and suppress the bandits, which I plan to carry out tomorrow. To increase the chances of success, I would like to ask Your Highness and Bambooblade to lead units to support me. As your grace wishes. Your Highness, perhaps I am too naive. I think it would be better to ask the bandits to surrender than to surround and suppress them. How did Your Highness come to such a conclusion? With the threat of Dark Ones, now is not the time for infighting among humans. Convincing the bandits to surrender could reduce internal strife and preserve strength required to defend against the Dark Ones. Besides, if they are capable of goodness, why do they have to be bandits? They must have had their reasons for breaking the law. Maybe, perhaps if we can help solve their problems, we could convert them to our cause. This proposal truly reflects Her Highness's beliefs. To be honest, attempting to win the bandits over will not only ruin the chance of a surprise attack, but will also put Your Highness at risk. Personally, I do not believe it's the best idea. Your Highness reminds me that, as ruler, I am responsible for failing to prevent them from becoming bandits in the first place. We shall devise a strategy for turning the bandits over to our cause. Thank you for understanding. While we are at it, there is another matter I wish to discuss. What is it? For the sake of the friendship between our countries, perhaps we can arrange a meeting if circumstances permit to discuss how we can help each other. The Scarlet Empire is in turmoil and cannot send an army to support our kingdom. But Princess Gloria has suggested we should arrange a meeting to discuss how we can help each other. I'm wondering what we can do for them. Perhaps we can exchange armaments with them. I heard there are so-called magic scrolls in the Scarlet Empire. Magic scrolls? You mean the ones with fantastical powers? You can simply open them and you can throw fire, ice, fire, and the like. Indeed. Maybe we can exchange scale power for them. What does our grace think? It would do us good if the two countries could help each other. We are separated by Mount High Fort, which is not only infested with bandits, but also filled with treacherous terrain unsuitable for navigating with a large army. I can write to Princess Gloria and explain the plan to exchange armaments. What if we arrange a meeting on Mount High Fort with only a few of our best men? That way we won't have to worry about the dangerous terrain. As for bandits, we will have to win them over before then. Understood. I shall reevaluate my tactics according to Your Highness's plans. Let's go around seeking information on which to base our future actions. Your Highness, please don't forget to write to Princess Gloria to arrange a meeting. Of course. Yeah, actually we did that boss battle with the fake Spidervenom because I did a really bad job the first time. I actually had to revive twice. Revival, fortunately, works by using any healing skill or item. You don't need a specialized revival type skill or item, but still, it feels kind of shameful to use it. Yeah, even my clear time was slightly faster. Well, no, the clear time might have also been due to skipping the cutscene. If you redo a battle, they might let you skip a cutscene because the global save file recognizes that you saw the cutscene before. That's where boss cutscenes, I think. Pre-boss cutscenes, yeah. Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Peacemaker Glorious Princess. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.